I'm gonna be super happy when I get to do final drop off for Pickle because like I need to win. I was so excited. I thought this was gonna be a litter that like they all made it. You, how y'all doing? Oh, a downer. I'm a downer today. So yeah, at some point the Uber driver's gonna get here and to pick him up. So ooh, we missed our first run through comment. You guys know the drill. Once we get to 10K likes, we will let up opposition. I am live on Twitch and YouTube as well. WW. Um, what was I gonna say? Mm. So let me go check on him. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Oh, these orange cats can't catch a break with me, huh? He's super like he moves around, he's alert and stuff, but I know. But for those of you guys that are ever interested in fostering kittens, you see how his face is starting to develop like a V shape. It's something I like noticed when I first started fostering kittens. When I first had my first few losses, because they would be like with really small kittens, and it would happen within the first like 24 48 hours. And I do this like really morbid thing where I take pictures of them, like if I haven't had them for that long, I take pictures of them after they passed as well, like just like I'll hold them like a little baby and take pictures of them. So that like this is kind of sad. So that like they existed in this world. But yeah, I start to notice like little subtle changes that happen in their face when they're so small that cause like that make you realize like they're struggling. So like you see how he has like a little V-shaped face when they start to get a little emaciated and dehydrated. They start to develop a V-shaped face, and then if they continue to decline, they get like their eyes kind of get a little sunken in and get a little slanted. So if you ever foster kittens, like that's something to keep an eye out for. I know, but I'm gonna put you back so you can stay toasted. There you go, buddy. I mean, why I might be PMSing. This is where,
No,
this is where,
no,
No. No.
no. First of all, you don't have to put on a smile for us.
Mm-hmm.
We don't require that of you. We just require you to be you. That's it. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less.
you know,
Nothing more, nothing less.
you know, I'm gonna get real tissues.
Go ahead. And second off, I am convinced that there is something going on because this just doesn't make sense. I mean, Parkers, what do you think?
Like, kittens don't do great in the first place. Alina gets specifically the hardest cases. And are, is the shelter still microchipping them?
These were from outside. These were like
Okay.
with a feral mom. But if it makes you guys feel any better, the ones that the mom hid, they died like weeks ago. So
Jeez Louise.
yeah,
Yeah, I was like, it is
because there was
very
a point where
likely genetic.
I was like, man, we probably should have left these guys with the mom because they're
Mm-hmm.
struggling over here. And Zeta was like, oh, they all died. I was like, okay.
Yeah, the reason why cats can proliferate the way that they do is because genetically they just they don't make it in the numbers that we would like them to as cat lovers.
The thing
Okay.
too, like, is that when the feral cats are breeding and stuff, like they're like usually living amongst colonies, so they're like inbreeding.
Yeah, I
They're
see
also
very
having
heavily
like
inbreeding with the feral.
you're also having like, you know, essentially uh, kittens themselves getting pregnant and having their first litter before they even turn one, which can
Mm-hmm.
cause problems too. It just sucks.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's just you're you you are taking the hardest cases, right? You are taking the ones that, let's be completely honest, if you didn't take them, first of all, they would never know love. Second of all, it would be 100% that they would be gone.
Yep.
Yeah, most likely.
So, yes, when you measure an average by just the average, it probably doesn't feel great. But you have to look at it based on the context of what you're doing. And based on the context, all those kittens are blessed to have you. And I know days like today it don't feel like it, but they are. They absolutely are because you you show them that, first of all, that humans don't, all humans don't suck.
Eh,
I said all. I said very clearly the word I chose.
Mm-hmm.
All humans don't suck. Most do, but all don't.
I'm still looking for those rare ones. I'm just kidding.
Rude.
I was gonna say, damn, I just caught a stray, huh?
Like, we're just sitting here, minding our business.
I'm grieving.
Fair enough.
But
I'm right. I'm just kidding, y'all.
I, you hold all of us down. You listen to us whine and cry. You listen to us rant and rave. So you do not have to put on a show for us.
I didn't expect to get like I didn't I thought I had it together. Oh, thank you, Carly, so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Um, Everything's not okay, but maybe it will be if Zeta can save this kitten. But yeah, I just got in here and then I was like just I was only saying it because I was gonna have to like step away when the Uber got here, and then it just like
Hmm.
devolved.
Yeah, that's fair.
Um, Chum just sent you $25 for Carvel.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna buy a cake. That's enough for a cake. I'm
Yeah,
gonna buy an ice cream cake. Thank you, chum.
it'd be ice cream
She
cake.
she sent it via Venmo, but she also sent, and just so you know, before you ask, she did send a fee.
Okay, good.
She did send a fee, so that's good.
Hi, Paige. Fudgy the Whale. I might try Fudgy the Whale this time because I do like a good. I like a a um a chocolate crunchy higher ratio of the chocolate crunchy to ice cream.
Hmm.
And you can order like a side of those crunchies.
Really?
Mhm,
Something new every day.
mhm.
Dang.
I found that out because one year my best friend got me a caramel cake and she knew I liked the crunchies and she just like brought the cake out and then she brought a side of crunchies. Just you pour it all over that slice. It's so good. Thank you, Paige.
Well, that's quite delightful.
Hmm. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Carly. Um, it's hard when they're outside in the elements. It really is.
Yeah.
Especially like in if you live somewhere with a warm climate. That was my first super chat. I don't even know what that like where it goes or if how long until I get it. I think you have to like hit a threshold of like I don't know, like $100, but I will get it eventually. It'll be a nice little treat. Can you just order the crunchies? I don't know if I could just order the crunchies like on DoorDash because there's like a minimum, but you can just walk into the store and buy a side of crunchies. I think you can also get like their sprinkles, like you can basically get all of those things. Thank you for the heart knees. Hmm. Anywho, how's everyone's day? Let's distract me from the
Um,
issues.
I'm supposed to be doing training.
Hmm.
Hmm.
It's going well.
Um, I haven't been doing anything for the last few hours because the system. I'm
You're
locked
still
out
not
of
in
the
there?
system.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, I'm locked
That's
out of the
amazing.
system. So I'm just sitting here minding my business,
Thank you,
getting
Mike,
paid.
for the $5 for Red Bull. I appreciate you. You know, the other thing that's kind of bumming me out, y'all, I think that the pink edition is leaving soon, and it gives me anxiety.
I mean,
This is why I don't like to try new things, y'all.
you could always just go buy some of it at the store and just buy the 4 packs and keep it in the
But then
closet.
it eventually runs out because I did that when the pomegranate one was disappearing. I scoured
hmm,
every grocery store high and low.
Yeah.
I do have cases of it on my Amazon wish list. I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
I wonder though. Who owns Red Bull?
I think Coca-Cola, no?
I
I'm pretty
wonder
sure.
could you order it from them wholesale? And how many you would have to order?
I know. My husband's been promising me that he was going to talk to their supplier to get me one of those little Red Bull fridges. He works for a restaurant, but
Do he be
that
persistent?
sounds like too much of a journey for him to think about at work. Yay, the one Lacey, I'm so glad. Congratulations on passing your exam. Wait, Costco has the Red Bull flavors in bulk. Girl, shut up.
Hold
Nah.
on. And then I think Instacart does Costco. Hold on. Let me see something.
The thing is, y'all, like, I know that I can stock up. I'm comfortable with stocking up, but like, it doesn't matter how much I stock up. The idea that it's going to go away at some point stresses me out. Because what I'll end up doing is I'll end up not drinking them because I know it's going to go away. So, for example, like if I have like a makeup item that I love so much and it's so like amazing and all that, and they discontinue it, like I'll have a backup and then I won't want to use them because I can't replace them. But then I don't use them and they go bad. My brain is strange. And I'll save them for a special occasion, but no occasion is special enough. You got the berry one, the wild berries, that's the best one. That's the best one. I wish I wasn't that way. I would love to not be that way, but yeah, you know, maybe that's what it means to be mentally ill. Mm, 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 mm.
They only have regular.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. You ready to let people up?
Mhm.
Hello, babe. Hello.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay. Which topic would you like to discuss?
It's gonna be real generic, but the body count one, man, I can't agree with that.
You said you can't agree with it. Why?
No, man, I cannot agree with that one.
Why?
Cause like I feel like, and everybody has a different definition of love, has their different boundaries, has their different boxes you got to tick off before you can come in the bed and crunch. And for me, man, not too many people can come in my bed and get jiggy with it. So
Did
I
you just
want
call it
somebody,
crunch?
yeah,
Yeah.
crunch, get
That
jiggy with
sounds.
it, crack.
No, it's not supposed to crunch, baby. It's not.
If it's crunching, you're doing it wrong. But or you're really old and you need to go get a chiropractic adjustment. But that's neither here nor there. Um.
If it
So.
ain't crunching, you ain't humping. If your
Mm-mm,
hip ain't
mm-mm, mm-mm.
busted, you ain't lusted.
Ew.
Ew. Let's
I
not.
mean,
All right. But hold on.
yeah,
Now, what you just said, nobody is arguing that you should be able for yourself to decide what you want to do for yourself. The
nah, but you can
problem,
just.
the problem is when you try to force your arbitrary beliefs on everyone else.
I don't think that's crazy to say or to do.
Why not?
Because let's say you make it a policy to not involve yourself with X cons, and you hold that same standard for the people you have around you. That's not crazy to say, right?
I mean, kind of is
What?
Why?
because if
Don't
they
control
serve
other people's choices. The
and
hell?
if they serve their time, how dare I hold them to this supposed moral standard that is ridiculous?
So it's
What was
crazy
their
to not want a
what was their
certain.
felony? What was their felony in? What was it for? Did they rob a bank because they needed to pay for their kids' cancer treatment? Like you see what I'm saying? There's no context there.
Okay, let's say we got some young punks. and you don't want to associate with them. Would it be crazy that you don't want your friends to associate with them?
Well, I was a teacher for 10 years, so I associated with a lot of them. They were fine. They're good humans.
And you can, for sure, like at school, you gotta behave at least a little bit.
No, no, they
No,
don't.
you don't.
Where, sir?
At least a
Sir.
little bit.
No, no, not
Trust
even
me,
a
bro.
little
Hold
bit.
on,
No.
bro. Hold on. You're not gonna argue with me that kids are worse inside of school than outside of school. Stop playing with me.
Kids
I'm
are
in
equally
Texas, so
bad
Depends on
everywhere.
their
No,
parents.
they are not. The YNs,
yeah.
stop playing with me, man.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
So
Very.
ain't you, so you're YN adjacent.
I was YN adjacent, but I'm not anymore. Type shit.
So you
The way he sounds and the way he's talking, I swear to God, I thought he was in his 60s.
60?
you
Damn.
talking like you talking as if you wasn't just in high school 2 days ago.
60?
Getting jiggy with it.
Mm-hmm.
What 18-year-old is
Who
saying
doesn't
that? That
say
was
get
like early 2000s.
who doesn't say that? Get jiggy with it.
Me.
Everyone.
Do you know where that word comes from?
Yeah, you know, in the 80s they used to. It's an
Okay,
iconic word, man. It's iconic.
okay.
Anyways,
He just
back to it.
he
Back
just
to it.
hold on. He just showed his age right in that statement right there. In
Bro,
the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
bro,
He
I'm not 80,
absolutely
but come
just
on,
proved the
bro.
point.
I'm not sick. Come on, bro. I
No,
watch
no, no.
a lot of sitcoms. Come on, man.
No, 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 no. The word jiggy is from a song, darling.
Well, more popularized by a song, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
But
Getting jiggy
anyways,
with it.
like
Na,
it's
na,
not
na,
crazy
na,
to not
na,
want to
na.
surround yourself with a kind of persons.
I mean,
Okay.
if you get another song stuck in my head, I swear.
Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll.
Now I don't even want to
Cotton
debate no
candy,
more, man. I
sweet
feel
roll.
old as shit.
Hmm?
Okay. Okay. Now back to the conversation before we go down to next thing you know, we singing about hood rat, hoochie mamas. Anyway, before we go there, um,
Who watches sitcoms? Nobody watches Friends anymore,
who
Never
the
watched it
fuck
the first
watched them
time. Yeah.
anyway?
or
That
Backstreet
show's too
Girls,
white for even me.
or Two
Backstreet
Broke Girls.
Girls, Two Broke Girls. Now my significant other absolutely likes Two Broke Girls. I can't stand that show.
Exactly.
I can't stand it. That's his I'm going to sleep TV show.
Zeta just texted me, who watches Friends?
Like, right.
She's around your age.
Damn, man, y'all are disrespecting the goats.
You said disrespecting the goat?
The goats, man. The
Ross is
goats of
gross.
sitcom TV, man.
Friends
Okay.
was the concept was stolen.
The
At
Big Bang Theory. That's not that old, to be honest. It's like
Friends,
mid
honestly,
two
the Big
thousands.
Bang Theory on some levels, I could think of a whole bunch of other TV shows that actually did the same premise.
Nah, but to be honest, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, but where did Friends get their source material from?
The Who?
Where did they get their where did the source material come from?
I couldn't tell you that one.
Do you not know what Living Single is?
Living Singles?
Yes.
Nah, I haven't seen that one. But it does kind of sound friend adjacent, yeah, or something that
You
friends.
ain't serious. He disingenuous as hell.
I just said I don't know the show, but said Living Singles just kind of sound something that friends would, be looking like, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
as a side note,
Or Have You
on the
Met Ted?
sitcom
That's also a great
shenanigans,
show. Have You Met Ted?
I always know I'm in a good space when someone greets me with, "Hey, Miss Parker." I'm just like, yes. And then I have to rewatch that show because the Parkers was everything.
Bro, I'm
Do
18, bro. Why is we're not actually confused about my age, right?
You don't sound
No.
18.
Easy.
you sound confused about a few things.
Uh, like sometimes you
Wait,
sound
are your parents
18.
really old? Maybe that's it.
No, my mom's like 40, 47. That's not crazy.
No, it's not crazy.
Exactly.
Were you raised by
18
maybe
plus
your
4,
grandparents though?
that's
Because
crazy.
that'll make a difference.
My grandma is turning, I think, 70 this year. or 68, one of the two.
So where did you get your life? Um, where did you
Who
get your
sat you in front of the
video
friend
game?
the TV with friends? Who sat you
Yeah.
in front of that
Uh,
TV?
Nobody really. I just saw it on Prime Video one day, and that was after I watched Have You Met Ted, and after that I watched, what was it, Two and a Half Men. That's the greatest show of all time. Two and a Half Men. I love that show.
Ew.
What? Are we saying ill to Two and a Half Men? Really?
Do you know who Charlie Sheen is?
Yeah, that dude's awesome. I mean, not a great person
Okay,
off
he's a
camera, but on
troll.
camera,
He's a troll, y'all. He is a troll.
This is not
I
real.
said off camera. Off camera and on camera are two different things. Separate the art from the artist. That show is terrible, man.
I'm not gonna run down that road because that road leads to a place that I don't really want to go to. So okay. Anyway, so you're saying that not wanting to because we done got all the way off body count.
I didn't
Um,
even know that that was his like topic of choice. That's how far we disappeared.
Yeah, because people started calling me old and shit.
okay, so
To me, it does.
okay, why? Argument is that body count does.
With real 100%, getting laid is so much effort. It really is. You got to do so much shit. There's so much shenanigans and side quests. And genuinely, I don't want somebody that puts that much effort into just getting laid. I want to do different things. I want to go surf. I want to go snorkel. I want to go see monkeys or something.
Okay.
What is
Grow a
happening?
peach tree.
I have a question though. So body count matters for men and women?
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of time you got to put in getting laid. I mean, I don't want to be around nobody that puts that much time into just getting some box. There's different things in life than box, man. Get to know a person or something.
What is happening?
I don't know.
What, y'all losing me on this one?
You're not saying anything logical, and honestly,
Well,
waka
hold on. Let
waka
me
waka.
rephrase it. Let me rephrase it. I got different priorities.
Okay.
If you're just mad about people getting laid, then don't. Like, then just don't.
Oh no,
That
I've been
sounds like you
celibate for the
don't want
past
to,
two
so then
years,
don't.
but I
Yeah,
don't
no,
want
we
my
know.
girl to get laid more than me. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a whole hundred with you. I don't want her to have multiple partners other than me, but I don't want to be in a relationship either. So, do you have advice?
So, yeah, it's a you problem.
And I got a question.
Mm,
Um, you 18 years old, right?
yes.
You're sitting here saying that people have to do so much to get laid. I have found that to not be true. So where are you getting this from?
Yeah.
Well, hold on. With so much, I mean, you gotta take people out on dates. You gotta text, call, whole bunch of stuff.
You gotta give a fuck about humans. God, that's
No,
so exhausting.
hold
I
on,
do
hold on.
know
I
it.
didn't say that. I didn't say
No, no,
that.
no,
I
no,
didn't
no,
say
no. I'm on board with you. Giving a fuck about humans is exhausting. I'm
that.
tired all the
Exactly.
time.
Yeah,
I'm
you know what I'm
lucky I'm
saying?
here
Like,
instead of taking a nap.
thank you. No, I'm so serious. Listen, I used to have this girlfriend, right? She would make me go study just because she was calling me so much.
What a bitch.
It's crazy. Give me some space. Let me breathe, baby. Let me breathe. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a lot of work, man. But I don't want, hold on. I don't want a girlfriend right now, but I want somebody that's around me so I know that she with me, but not with me until I'm ready to have a relationship. Is that
That's.
possible?
So you're lazy and insecure?
Mm-hmm.
I can't say I'm not.
Also, he wants dibs on a woman who he doesn't want her to live her life right now because he's not.
But if you're saying it like that, that makes it sound bad.
Doesn't it though? Doesn't it just?
It's not that bad. It's just like, you like arranged marriage basically.
It,
But instead of,
mm,
instead of a marriage, you're just friends until, you're ready to step into a relationship.
nah.
That's not real. Like what's it called? Friends
This,
with benefits, but without the benefits.
So friends.
Yeah, but hold on, more than friends, but no, no, no back cranking. So like we can hug, we can kiss, we can cuddle, we can go on dates, but you know what I'm saying? We're not jumping
are
into bed.
you?
And
It's
you
okay.
can't call me too often. We're
Hang
just
on, hang
friends, but
on. The
like,
chat's gonna think that I'm making fun of you, but I'm not. I swear to God, I say this with the utmost sincerity and honesty. It's okay to be asexual. It honestly
whoa, I
is.
never said that. No, hold on, I never
No,
said that.
I was thinking it too.
it's literally okay. Like it's fine.
No,
Just
because you know what the thing is? I do want to, but like there's a lot of baggage that comes with that because then that's your
More
girl.
more people would like just embrace it and make it normalize it, you know?
yeah, like
Nah,
just
but I don't want that
it's
either, bro.
perfectly
You know what I'm
fine. Just
saying?
stop.
It's a
The
big
thing
thing,
is that
but
when
I
you
just don't
are
want the rest to
asexual
come
and then
with it.
you yeah, sure. And then when you deny it and you like get so caught up in like what you should be doing or what you want other people to be doing or how you can kind of like sidestep it constantly, that's what makes you so insecure and miserable. So like
I
Hold
it's
on,
really
Kenny
okay
Reynolds,
to
she
just be
got it
you.
right on the dot. I want a girlfriend without being a boyfriend. Is that a real thing, or is that just,
You can
that?
pay for it, yeah.
Whoa, I'm not giving no girl my money.
I
okay.
want a
I need
girlfriend
my
without
money,
being
He
a
man.
sounds to
boyfriend
me,
is a weird thing
he
to be
doesn't
excited about.
sound he doesn't sound asexual. He sounds
Lazy.
aromantic.
Hold on, you might hold
Yeah,
on, man.
yeah, it's the giving a fuck part that he's not on board with. You're
Yeah.
right, you're
I
right.
wouldn't say I don't care. I do care, just not, in romantic.
I do care. I just don't care that I care
You're
about it.
making it sound you're making me sound crazy. Come on, man.
It's not crazy,
You
just
don't need any help from me.
Well, is there a crazy lady out there that would, kick it with me, but just not be with me the whole time?
But this is not. Oh my god.
Like I want to watch shows and things with her and cuddle in the bed, but she gotta go in the morning.
Okay. What does that have to do with body count?
yeah, I don't know how we ended up here.
I don't know how we got sidetracked like this. How about we
Are you
bring on the
just
next
wait,
guest
are
and
you
I'm
just a
just,
brokey? Is that the issue?
am I
That's
broke?
why you can't take them on dates. You just want to like ever come to your house
Honestly,
and
for the
just
first time in my life, no, I'm not broke. But I also don't want to spend a lot of money on a girl either, man. Wait, hold on. This is it. I don't want to spend too much money, but I'm not broke.
Should we just cheat?
Sure. So why don't you just
I'm cheap. Yeah, that's it.
S workers are a justifiable expense.
Nah, but I don't want to pay nobody to go on a date with me. That's crazy.
But then that way you can control the interaction completely.
oh, where's that
Hmm.
um Raiden Revengeance dude? I'm talking about the AI robot.
He is around somewhere.
Like at this point, you can control um the whole interaction and everything.
What about a puppy?
No,
Or
I he
plant.
Yeah.
Nah, man, I'm still at my mama crib. She doesn't like animals.
and not even just that, puppies actually require you to give a damn.
Nah, but I
Yeah.
like dogs though. Nah, but see, a puppy is easier than a woman, 100%. You feed
No.
them, you pet them,
Not even a little
you
bit.
take them out, you
Oof.
go to the beach once in a while, you're good. With a woman,
I
she's
don't know
got
about
feelings and things in that nature, and she gets mad,
to
and she got the
vomit in my
cycle.
mouth.
And if you forget to bring roses, you're gonna get
Did you
yelled at.
say she's got a cycle?
Yeah, a cycle.
Ugh,
I don't think he's
Am
a
I wrong?
troll, y'all.
no, if I ever
I'm so
catch any of
serious.
my ex students on this app in these streets saying mess like this, I cannot express to you how many chunklets will go flying through the air all at once.
Mm, okay.
I'm so
Cross.
serious.
Would you
I'm
describe
not trolling.
yourself as
I'm so
someone
serious.
that was raised by wolves? Because that's how I describe myself.
Wolves?
Yeah. Did you grow up without getting any hugs?
Damn, that's
Because that
cold.
would
No, I had a
explain your.
very loving family.
Okay, I'm just saying. I'm asking questions.
Mystic one, you just said a word right there. You just said a word.
Love?
It is absolutely scarier to think that he's not a troll and he's being serious. That's scarier.
But hold on, I'm not a monster. Listen, I'm not going out on dates making girls think I really want them anymore. I learned my lesson. So, like, that's improvement. But I'm just trying to see if it's possible for me to, get my little shit on the side that I go out with from time to time. And when I, don't want to get out with
I
them
know
no
you're a
more, I
penny
just stay at
pincher
home.
and you want to save your monies, but I'm gonna need you
Exactly.
to budget, and I'm gonna need you to budget for therapy.
Or I can spend like 150 every month, take her out nice,
No,
get
I'm
little
gonna need
gifts
you
and
to
things like
budget
that.
for therapy first. You're celibate anyway. You don't care what the women's think or feel. So just spend that money on therapy instead, sweetie,
Well,
because
hold
this
on.
ain't it.
That's a
I'm
good
actually
question.
a
Can
very
you
loving boyfriend.
put your mom on the phone?
Put my mom on the phone.
Yeah, I want to talk to your mom.
She doesn't speak English.
What does she speak?
Dutch. Oh, I'm in Europe.
Someone go get
Yeah, no.
Kiara.
So
Someone go get Kiara
what
right
time
now.
is it? What time is it there?
Right now it is a 10:15.
And where are you at?
Uh, Netherlands, man, like Amsterdam.
Hmm.
What? Hold on. You don't believe I'm in Europe?
No.
Why would I lie about this?
Why would you say any of the things you've said so far? You're a fucking weird dude.
So are
What?
you from Europe?
Yeah, I was born and raised there.
You have a very European, I'm not European, a very American
Yeah.
accent.
Did he just say he was born and raised there?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I've been there all my life.
No.
I'm so serious. But
So
in
maybe that's
Europe,
why he watched. You know what though? That would explain why he watched Friends. That would actually track.
I told you, man, I'm not a liar. I'm honest.
I didn't say all
That's how
that.
I'm raised to be.
I didn't say all that.
My bad. I didn't mean to put words in your mouth.
Hey, I have no enemies. I said accent. I didn't say he shouldn't speak English. I said he has a very American accent.
Hmm.
Like people in the UK speak English, but it's an accent. Words that are used and things are different.
Angela, I'm
Yeah.
not putting my mother on the phone, man. I mean, she does not like. I used to bring ladies around the house, and she
Hey,
did not like that.
independent. And that shows how much you know, because I was actually born in Europe. Ooh. So
Oh,
shove your
where you
head up
from?
your ass. Frankfurt, Germany.
Ah, Germany, neighboring country. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But nah, man. So like, is it completely impossible, or I gotta grow up and get down in the commitment?
I don't know how we ended up here.
I'm so serious. Like I don't really got female friends like that. So like, I thought who better than a couple strangers on TikTok?
Aw, somebody said it doesn't count. Okay. A military base doesn't count. Okay. Tell my birth certificate that. Anyway,
Yeah, free therapy for real though, because I'm not paying for real therapy. That shit's way too expensive.
okay. Way too expensive, and you are in the Netherlands?
I mean, yeah, you could basically get it for free, but like, you gotta file a whole bunch of papers, whole bunch of yada yada yada.
Oh my god, you're right.
Plus, I don't really think I'm
Reframing
messed up
about all
like
the
that. I'm
penny
just,
pinching
a
really
little bit
is.
in the dark in the dating
What'd you
world.
say?
I don't even think I really need therapy. I just need like
You do.
a more of a broad, whatchamacallit, field of view. That's it.
Great, work it out with a therapist.
So like, what's the next step? Just grow up or try to find my new girl best friend and date her later down the line?
No, 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 no.
You need to
Look
stay
in
away
at
from
yourself.
anybody. Stay
Mm-mm.
away from humans.
Hmm?
You have you you have no ability.
I'm so serious. Talk to a
What?
therapist. Work on yourself. Do not mess with other people right now.
I'm not messing with nobody. I've been celibate for 2 years, my boy.
Great, now do something with
Wait a
it
minute.
and work on
You're
yourself.
18. You're 18, and you said you've been
Mm-hmm.
celibate for 2 years.
That's what he
Yeah.
said.
So when did you? Never mind.
Mm-mm,
Oh, I've
mm-mm,
had
mm-mm,
girlfriends. I just didn't practice.
mm-mm.
That's why I
How
said
do
never
you...
mind.
Hmm?
I don't appreciate the language that he uses around sex when he doesn't, you know?
Oh, my fault. I didn't get jiggy with them.
God, Jesus.
Come
I
on,
don't
man. I'm
believe
trying
that
to.
they say get jiggy with it in Amsterdam.
They don't. Well, don't do. In Amsterdam, they say drukken, which means pressing, krikken, which means funny enough, carjack. When you got a carjack and it makes a noise. Like,
Is that the
but
cracking he was talking about? The crunching, I
no, no,
mean,
no.
sorry.
Yeah, yeah, crunching. Basically, the sound that a carjack makes. Krikken.
Hey,
That's what it's
hey,
called in the
y'all.
Netherlands.
Chat. I need y'all all to know. We are absolutely aware that he's lying. Like, y'all, we're not
How am
taking
I,
this
bro?
seriously.
I can put it on everything I love, bro. I am not from the
You
U
don't love
from
anything because you
America.
literally said you don't even like people.
When I say that, y'all said that. I like people. I like my friends. I like my family. I just don't really like relationships. They take too much work. You gotta invest in somebody and shit, and it's just yeah,
Independent. I don't even understand what his skin color has to do with any of this.
exactly. You racist.
See? Independent. You said you're racist. I didn't bring up his skin color.
Talk to me. I don't like women. Mm. I think women are pretty. Does that count?
Ew.
That's
I
that's crazy.
no, I think you are interesting.
You're making me sound interesting is crazy, bro. Making me sound like one of the mutants on X-Men.
If the shoe fits, put that motherfucker on and lace it up.
Damn. What's America like though? Like, what's the
Do
dating
you have
pool
a
over there?
do you have a deep freezer in your house?
I do. I got a fridge in my room.
Hmm.
Oh, is it cold in America right now?
You ever watch Fight Club?
Fight Club. Oh, with Tyler Durden? Yeah, hell yeah.
Mhm.
You calling me schizo?
The fuck?
I don't
No.
know. My bad, man.
Mm.
We just going movie for movie.
I don't know what to say, honestly.
I, I am only still doing this because nobody has decided.
Do you have a
Mm-hmm.
bathtub?
I had one, but we got the bathroom refurbished or renovated.
Is it because the pipes were eaten through?
Actually, yeah, man, the past one, that shit was messed up, man.
What did he just say?
Just like when Alina melted off her chair.
It was though, like, hold on, man.
What did
That's
you
what
just
happened.
say?
She asked me why we got rid of the bathtub.
In
She
real
told me the
clothes,
pipes
too.
was
I
eating
should heard.
through. That's what happened. And
You
we
said
had leaks and
pipes.
everything, but we got it fixed. It's real nice now. We got marble and shit, gold lined door. Well, it's not real gold, but it looks like it.
You gotta be careful with those pipes this time, huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got a real good handyman on that. He been with the family for years. Love that guy. I pool with his
Child.
kids.
Keeps the secrets.
I don't know about that one. Boy, y'all got any housework done? New office.
Mm-mm.
Hey, Drake coming to Amsterdam, man. Y'all listen to Drake?
No,
Damn, y'all missing out.
no.
No.
What's
People
handyman
listen
in
to Drake in
Dutch?
2025. That's crazy.
Nah, he still got some bangers though. He recently got out an album. Like I didn't used to listen to him,
Mm-mm.
but nah, man,
And then he
he
got his
doing that.
ass handed to him, and you were like, I got to.
Well, what? We don't listen. Listen, listen. Hold on. Listen. Do I support Drake and what he did? No, of course not.
But
Do
you're
I
still
mess with
putting
his
money in
movie?
his pocket.
True, true.
Ugh.
But technically, it's Spotify's doing it because I'm listening through Spotify. So like, you gotta
Mm-hmm.
blame somebody.
No,
Every
it's
time
you.
you
You gotta
stream
blame
it,
the
hey,
corporation.
every time you stream it, they pay him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hear no evil, say no evil.
No, but you heard it. We heard it. Everybody saw it. We know it. Gross.
Well, I mean, hold on, man. Listen, R. Kelly wasn't a good guy, but his movies are
Nope.
fire.
No, sir.
Holy
Mm-mm.
fuck!
No, sir.
What?
Absolutely
That's
the fuck
crazy to
not.
say.
Oh no.
Y'all
Absolutely
never
the
watched
fuck
the
not.
one with the midget?
Goons. Why are we
He
still
walked
here?
to the
Why are we still
counter.
here, Goons?
He opened the
Absolutely.
What did you
counter.
just say?
Da, 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 da.
First of all, using that word is a slur. Okay? You can call them little people or whatever other thing, but you do not use that M word.
Sorry, but you know the movie that I'm talking about. Like, and pause the movie right there because what I'm about to say is so damn twisted. Not only was a man in the
Don't
cupboard,
say it.
but the man was a. I love that one. No, 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 Kelly. Okay. Who else?
Not in 2025, or honestly, 2024 and 2023 and 2022, 21,
Yeah,
20.
I mean it's like a old but gold. But yeah, bad
Mm-mm.
guy, bad guy.
Okay, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait
It's
a minute,
hard
wait
to
a minute.
listen to music when you are listening to the lyrics and you're like, oh, that's what that was about. That's horrific.
Oh right, yeah, yeah. Okay,
But I
I
have a
see what you
question. Now, and y'all can tell me if I'm wrong here. He said he was born and raised in Amsterdam, right?
Yep.
Was Trapped in the Closet popular in Amsterdam and in Europe?
mean. Not really. It's more like you see it online. You're going on some like, oh, what's this?
What
And
online
then
are
you
you
just
going on?
just look at it.
Yeah, Trapped in the Closet came out in the early 2000s. There was no online streaming anything. There was not even video online.
But he's
I'm
only
18.
19, y'all.
In that, I wasn't even alive when it came out.
Uh-huh. So
Bro, we're not actually confused about my age, right?
So if you weren't alive, so where
We
did you come
aren't.
across it?
Online. Just you scroll on TikTok, you see it, and I was interested in seeing the movie, so
It
I
was
looked online, and
it
you got a
was
couple pirate
trending.
sites.
It
You
was
know,
trending for a while on this app.
The fact that he calls it a movie, it makes me think that he might actually be 18.
Yes, that's why. Because if he watched it back to back to back instead of waiting for each
Well, he would
section
have
to
called
come
it a
up,
music video, but kids these days don't know what a music video is
that's
because
true.
they grew up without TRL.
well, it's kind of like a musical. But, I didn't want to say musical because that makes me sound old.
That's what makes you, that's what you think makes you sound old? Not all the other stuff you
Pause
said?
this.
That's crazy.
I didn't even think I said
Just
anything
please
crazy.
stop.
I mean, a
Jiggy with
crazy
it,
poet would have been like the
brunching,
Boondocks or something, or Afro Samurai. That would have been crazy.
friends. Did he mention Seinfeld?
Not yet.
Seinfeld. Who doesn't watch? Who you're about to say like Baywatch is old? This what? Come
Okay,
on,
wait
man.
a
These are
minute.
bangers.
What's happening?
You said the Boondocks. What
That's
do
a.
you what do you know about the Boondocks?
I've seen damn near all the seasons until unfortunately, it got canceled. Well, I do understand why, but still unfortunate.
Why did it get canceled?
Offensive language and very, 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 very racist jokes.
Yeah, I've never seen Baywatch. I've never seen
The
It's not that
Boondocks.
Seinfeld.
great, but
Are you saying the Boondocks had racist jokes?
yeah, the Boondocks. With
Okay.
Granddad, Riley,
I,
uh, Magnificent,
what is racism?
uh, pred- prejudice against a race of people. What, you're gonna tell me the Boondocks wasn't race? There's no way. You know how many black jokes there were in there? I mean, Uncle Ruckus himself was like racism
It's darling.
embodied.
It's called satire.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
So
that
why would
wouldn't
it get
fly these
canceled
days.
for being set? Yes, it would.
Well, clearly not, because it got canceled.
That's not why it got canceled.
Why it got canceled?
Look it up.
All right.
Yeah, he's not a real boy. Pinocchio is not a real boy.
That's my new name, Pinocchio. That's crazy. But anyways, back to the prompt. What were you talking about?
Your need
What
for
fucking
therapy?
idea.
Therapy is a big word, man. Therapy is for people
Don't
who
you
are like
guys have universal health care
arranged.
over there?
We do, we do, we do. But again, like I said, a whole bunch of paperwork. Plus, I'm not really that messed. Not my best picture, but I like it.
I have officially ordered the cake. Thank you.
Yay!
That glow up is blowing up.
But why doesn't body count matter, if I could ask?
Because it doesn't.
Why?
It affects nothing.
What's more important is like people getting tested, whether you have one body or 37. As long as people are testing, like that's really the only thing that should matter. Because when it comes to body count, you can't tell someone's body count by just looking at them. There's really no way to test that. So like, how could you even judge body count? Because someone could just lie and told you.
You can make an estimate. You can guess.
Okay, what's my body count?
Can I ask a couple questions?
No, you're just supposed to know.
Well, I mean, I said an estimate guess, but if I were to
Okay,
guess, right? Hold on. You been on vacation a lot?
I've been on what?
Vacation?
Vacation?
Yeah,
I don't know what a lot would mean
like 3, 4.
in my whole life.
No. Just this year. Well,
Oh
last year.
no,
I was like,
Last year.
I went on one trip to see my family last year.
Nah, that
I was
doesn't
like, you
count.
had 3 days of PTO this last weekend.
You a social drinker?
My husband doesn't drink, so I don't really
You
drink
got a
much.
husband? Oh yeah. And you're what? 30, 32, 33?
We'll go with that.
I'm going under 7, under 7.
Mm,
I got
sure.
it, didn't I? I got it.
Yeah, you did.
I'm a genius.
Hmm.
See, I'll be doing
My
this, man.
turn. What's my
Okay,
body
hold on.
count?
Is it Parker? Hold on, let me check. Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Parker. I'm going under 12.
No.
Under. Wait, hold on. You a swinger?
Am I what?
A swinger.
How do you go from under 12 to RU swinger? That's crazy.
Hey, as soon
No.
as you go double
I
digits,
don't like people.
then you go to swinger.
Swingers implied that I have a partner that then we swing together, and that's a lot of people. No.
Mm, you've been in a lot of relationships.
So you can't tell.
Yeah, I'm asking. I say, you can make an estimate. A couple questions or via reputation. You got a couple girls
What's a
from the
lot of
school where,
relationships? What's a
you know,
relationship?
relationship. You know,
Mm-hmm.
one person goes out with that person. Stick with each other. They vibing, they clicking, and one day they make it official. That's my man. That's my girl.
So you can't tell. Just say that.
Yeah, just
Well,
say
I
you
mean,
can't
you
tell.
can make an estimate off of the
Okay, so what?
reputation of the
But you
person.
haven't.
You haven't. What's your estimate for her? And then I want to know what your estimate is for me.
For her, I'm still going under 12. I think she's lying to me. And for you, you seem like you've been around the block a little bit. You've seen some things. So I'm going under 15.
Goes the weasel.
No.
I was
Oh,
just,
thank God.
I was just fucking
W
done.
Mike.
Bless Mike, y'all. W the fuck out of Mike.
Mike's comment
He
was,
was weird.
I can no longer tolerate this guy.
Like,
15 is not around the block.
considering how old I am, 15 is nothing.
That's the thing too, y'all, about body count. Like someone could be 70 years old and let's say their body count is 50. Having one partner a year on average it's not really like, let's say you started when you were 20. I mean, it's just silly. It's just a silly thing.
Also,
Choo
there
choo,
ain't no
motherfucker.
teenager in the world who will, honestly, who would look at any of us and go, like, accurately identify anywhere near the 30s. They don't. They have no perception of time in that regard.
You know what's so funny about it though too? I genuinely have no idea.
Now we gotta
what
make you
that
laugh
number
more.
is.
I know.
Like I don't even know. I don't know.
I don't know. I know it's a lot, but I don't know the number
I
'cause I
know
don't
it's
give a
enough.
fuck.
It's enough that I was well satisfied in my existence. So that's
You,
all that matters to me.
oh, maybe that's what it was, Midnight. Maybe that's why he kept downplaying it. When in reality, like that does not slow anyone down. And also, again, once more with feeling, I don't date just dudes, so
I think that dude is
thanks.
back. Oh, he left.
Yeah, he left. Yeah, the moment that you mentioned him, he like left the in the guest list too, because I would have invited him.
Just tucked tail and ran.
That was a really odd conversation.
It's just every single part of it. Admittedly, my favorite part was Alina melting off her chair.
It was not easy in a jean skirt. It's not easy.
You committed to it. You gone. You were gone.
Mhm.
Independent has a fixation on black men. It's not well.
He's been upset ever since I served on the jury.
Yeah. Oh, that's when his fixation hit. Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh, do I
Yeah,
find
he's
black
upset that
men odd?
I didn't give someone the opportunity to get the death penalty.
You know what? I don't find. I don't think black men are any more odd than any other group of people. There are odd people in all shapes, sizes, and colors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he loves DP.
Yeah, he does.
Mhm.
You know that I find so interesting about independent though?
Well,
You know the main person he always acts in the comments? Me.
yeah, he adds you, but he also makes like comments about me, but not to me. He makes comments about me to other people in the chat.
And then they,
Yeah, and he'll talk about me around me, but not to me.
oh, but he acts me.
Mm-hmm.
Is it because I'm black?
I guess. And he does it every day.
He does.
Mm.
I guess you're a fan.
You're a fan, you're a fan. Kendrick Lamar is the theme today.
You got your Mike, you got your summons for the Mao trial. When is it for? I would like to know.
You're a
I
huge
gotta be
fan of
there.
my work? Okay. I'm scared to ask what you think my work is, but
If anybody is confused, this is what Mao's on trial for.
You know what? It was said before, but I can't see his teeth. Like,
Because they're inside my skin.
I don't know. I have a cat who rubs his chin really hard on me like that. Also an orange
The
cat.
squinty, that is the face of an animal biting into something. A burger, a chicken nugget. Oh, a cactus. His new favorite thing to eat is a cactus. He spends every evening on a
Does that
windowsill
go well for
messing and eating a cactus. Somebody remind me later that I do need to get on getting him insurance, because between that and him trying to attack my feet while I'm walking on the walking pad,
him? Oh my god.
um, or when I'm using my, I have one of those coffee tables that like the top comes up, so you can use it as like a little table, and then there's like a compartment there. He also
Mm-hmm.
loves to go and hide out in that compartment.
Sure.
That's very safe.
Heath has a valid question. Why do you have him in a headlock like that?
No, you see the
Is
grip
that
here?
OSHA approved?
You see the grip?
This doesn't seem OSHA approved.
There is no headlock. This
He
was
gets me every
moments
time.
before the incident. That is a face that's plotting. Mhm. And this was when he was in custody.
This is so terrible with the blip.
You know, you guys can support abusers all you want, but
Oh my
in this
god.
place, we believe women. I don't know when the trial's happening, but it's going to happen. Yeah, they have him on they got a neck monitor on him because his ankles are too small.
I think the judge is out for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think that dude like made all the ops board and run.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Yeah.
I'm going to say something. I think there is some favoritism here in regards to like colors. There's some favoritism happening because I didn't get as many compliments today as I did yesterday. Yesterday I was wearing a purple color on my eyes. Today I'm wearing a baby blue. So I get it. I get it. The purple's cuter.
I was gonna say
I
I'm
will
not
note
gonna
it.
lie. I do like the purple better. You
I
still
will
look
note it.
cute, but the purple does look better.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. Wait until I get the green.
I thought it was the same. I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm. Like blue and better. See, if I had more time, I would like deepen the crease with, some like I never get a chance to wear blues, but there's also very few palettes that have like good blues. One of the goons showed me this brand called Beauty Bay.
Everybody's saying that they were gonna tell you, but you were crying, and they didn't feel like it was
That's fair.
appropriate.
That is fair. Okay. Well, I'm done fishing for compliments then. We can move on.
I agree with Carla. The purple made your eyes pop more, but the blue blends with your hair.
Fair. Yeah, I forgot about the crying. That's good to know. Look how thoughtful the goons are. Except when they're defending Mao. You guys sound like accomplices. Bran, I'll let you decide.
I can't see anybody.
Oh, you can't see anyone? That means
No.
they're private. That's concerning.
Nope. Is it the beggar in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now he's not gonna get light up, but
Oh no, cause see, I was gonna say let him up because I want to test the theory.
okay.
I want to test the theory. Let's see if Alina #Alina is right always.
Yo,
Hello. Which topic would you like to discuss?
USA doesn't like women.
Okay. Why do you think the USA does like women?
I think USA doesn't like women built like you, the host.
So then why is it that I'm married? That's weird.
You got lucky.
It's not luck.
Actually, I wish her my condolences every day because she's married to a man. Oof.
Facts.
Yeah, he's the lucky one. I'll tell you that too.
It's okay. It's only her first husband.
Oh, is it? Is it? There will be not a second time.
Yep. I did it once. Would not recommend, 0 stars. Moving on.
I mean, I would recommend it for some people, but something happens to him, God forbid, it's gonna be me and full on nursery. Just kid nursery. Although actually no, I take that back. I probably would do a green card thing for somebody.
That one counts. It's not Islamophobia, but that one counts. Thanks, user.
I have no enemies. Thank you, bro.
You done?
Is that it?
You should probably hop on a diet. I forgot to mention that.
Who?
Cool.
Nah. Actually, I have an ice cream cake on the way.
Who should hop on a diet?
Making minorities deliver your food, huh?
Was he talking about? Was he talking about you?
There's no.
Did he just run?
Yeah.
After trying to make
Does
a
he
racist
think that?
joke?
Does he think that only minorities deliver food?
I guess. He like how you gonna come up here and troll and be that bad at it? Like
He begged in the chat for so long.
and wasn't even a good troll.
Apparently, only minorities deliver food, y'all. And that wasn't even a good troll because, like, I'm considered a minority. I'm also white, but I have delivered food. So, like,
I'm a minority and I ain't never delivered food.
y'all so serious? No, that's you, bud.
Sad.
Hey, next time you need to work on your material. Being a troll requires a little bit of seriousness and some sense. So I think you need to work on your material, maybe take some improv classes, and then next time try again, okay? All right. I give you a D minus, not an F, because you actually came up here. A D minus.
I can't get over how much think time he had, and that's all he got.
You know, there's always tomorrow.
Hey, are you talking about my shower cap? See, there it goes. You don't even know what a shower cap looks like.
Oh, hygiene. It's not going to be a strong suit.
So that means obviously you do not believe in taking showers.
Bree, that's so funny. Your mom hides the Wi-Fi password. Oh my god, that would be a good prank on my husband. It's changing the Wi-Fi password. Actually,
Hey, Sticky Fingers, your mom is calling you, telling you your pizza rolls are ready. You should go upstairs and get them.
Yeah.
what if I got Albina? I don't know how this came to me. What if I got Albina printed on a shower curtain? And I put it on the inside of his shower. Are there places that do that?
I mean, just put it on backwards. Why does this rabbit just sleep in the middle of the hallway? Like, that's the middle of the walkway. You are a prey animal. Go find a burrow.
Yeah, you can create your own shower curtain.
Your husband is going to be like, this is bananas.
B-A-N-N.
Yeah, I was gonna say that'd be so good. Cause then like he'll go in the bathroom and everything looks normal, but then you get in the shower, go to the shower curtain. And there she is, all in her glory. I already have in his bathroom, we already have a one of those printed like canvases with Prison Mike on it. Prison Mike. He's still in here. Independent's still here. That's crazy.
Honestly, he's usually here the whole time. I just meet him a lot faster because he's worth nothing. Like he
Are
doesn't
food
have.
stamps used to pay out to pay for the green hair? That's not how food stamps work. You can't use them on hair dye or hair or like hair dyeing services or whatever. I think you're confused.
Have we reached the projecting portion? Or because he's a brokey, everyone else must be?
I really don't understand why people try to use the food stamp thing as an insult. Like, I wish I qualified for food stamps, y'all. Like, if you qualify for food stamps, like you should be collecting those food stamps.
And not even
Get
just
your
that, it's
money.
not, you can't even use it to get toilet paper. Like, you can't use it to get hot food. You can't use it to do certain things. So,
Yeah, I'm all about like if you qualify for those services, you get those services because we're all paying this taxes. Like, I want everybody to use what they can. If I qualified for food stamps, I would be on food stamps and I would have no issues with it. I would literally take you guys on hauls. Or do haul videos.
If you have a bunny in the house, you are broke. That's a direct correlation. What? I live in Texas. If Bunny goes outside, Bunny unalives from heat exhaustion. Bunny is litter box trained, and he's too big for any store-bought den. So
I don't think some people realize what it costs to maintain a lot of the animals that you have.
I mean, like, even if I spent like $2,000 on a custom-made den, it'd be worthless because it still wouldn't give him enough time to like run around and have fun. Independent, just because you don't know how to sweep and mop doesn't mean the rest of us don't. Stupid.
You know, the same people that are saying this are the ones that don't wash their legs. So I don't know what we're talking about here.
Truly.
I don't know what are we arguing about?
I don't know. I guess he's just angry that I have a really cute bunny that's more house than his.
facts. Fix your gift though, Alina.
Who wants a pickle?
For once in my life, yes.
Yeah.
I'm not generally pro pickle, but I am pro this pickle. Generally. Like Corey. I said I peed on the floor one time and you won't let me live it down.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let's do some hand hearts. How about I'll give you guys a pickle when we get halfway through our goal. When we get to 100. That's a good deal.
We need to earn it.
Because the money's for the pickles. How else are we going to pickle things?
Yeah, I think my supervisor left.
Your supervisor?
Like, just give up altogether?
Like, I think they just left and didn't give me no more work to do.
I mean, that works, I guess.
I mean, I'm here and available, so I'm putting it on my timesheet.
Hell yeah.
That's so strange. Pickles are gross. You're gross. Take that back.
The person in the food? Yes. The critters?
That's rude.
I've been ruder.
This is the best pickle you ever had.
I would want to try that pickled green beans.
Pickle what?
Pickled green beans. I would try that.
Yeah.
My
Oh
neighbor,
no, Mike. I'm gonna have to block you for that, Mike.
my neighbor always grows a whole bunch of cucumbers. So she like gives us like a bushel of cucumbers every year. I think I'm gonna have to make some pickles this year. And I don't even eat pickles, y'all. So baby Ren just cut off all her locks.
Oh,
Oh, I thought she was gonna try to like brush him out.
She
is she gonna
decided
go natural?
She got impatient.
she got impatient and just decided to cut it all off. And I'm waiting for a delivery to get here because we need some more shampoo and conditioner. So she's going to go do all of that. She looks so cute with her short hair though. She wants to dye her hair silver.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, because it's gonna have to strip the color off and all that.
I'll never be able to get back to silver. I want to shave my head.
And here's the cool thing to do.
All right, just kidding, y'all. Uber's too expensive because of the traffic, so we have to wait.
Aww.
Zeta, I swear, if he unalives in my care right now, I'm not gonna be happy. What do you mean the good news is he's not actively dying? What do you mean he's not actively dying? He's like a shell of himself. Ooh, WDG in the chat. For getting us to 100. DG says, I'm pro pickle, except the man. Was the best. Listen, get ready for this pickle. Brace yourselves. Brace yourselves for the best pickle. Oh, this is a big pickle. Girthy. Very girthy.
Girthy is wild. But I'm here for it.
This is what
Mountain goats.
this is what a pickle looks like when it has sucked the life and soul out of your siblings, cucumber, gherkin, and cornichon.
She's a precious great pickle.
The
How dare
only
you.
the only female cat in the litter. Took all the men down. And ironically named Pickle. It's crazy that she looks so healthy. She was literally trying to die with gherkin. But she said, "Here, let me take the last bit of your life's blood." Hi, Kiara, you're here just in time. We got a pickle for you. Oh,
I love how twisted you are.
just take it all in, y'all.
They do look a little pickly.
She turned out real cute because like there was a while where she was very crusty. Oh, where'd the run
I
go?
didn't do it. I don't know. I'm feeding a chinchilla. Hi, everybody. Hi, Chair.
She looks so anxious. Yeah, she probably is anxious because she saw her sibling die at my hands. Well, technically, Cornerstone died when I was in jury duty, so it was at my husband's hands. But
There we go. I'll take that. Rubicite, you're fine.
I decided
No, Lena, she does this.
to do just positive reinforcement at this point, and ignoring all the bad behaviors when you talk about kid unaliving, just ignoring it. Just enforcing the positive.
Nice.
the positive. Positive. Thank you, Jesse. Hi, Angel.
Positive, yeah, exactly, Jesse. I just got stuff for Father's Day.
Oh, I forgot that's coming up.
Yeah.
I forgot that some people actually have fathers who are celebrating. That's crazy.
I know. Now I just have a father in my life. Not my dad, but at least something. How has everybody been? You look grown up. You look beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you, Virgoman. Well, I haven't killed anybody today yet.
Mm.
Actually, if we don't account Emilio, I haven't killed anyone in like a month.
Why wouldn't we account for him?
Because he technically wasn't in my direct care.
Okay, well then it doesn't count.
He hadn't been in my care for a week, but he did start dying here. So I don't know.
Mm.
We're gonna have to figure that out.
See, I just got baited in it. Supposed to ignore this kind of shitty behavior. I still fell for it.
It's easy not to, you know.
But my house is a mess. I gotta clean up. Can we do a cleanup challenge instead of a glow up challenge?
You could put that in your glow up.
I got too many things to glow up. That's it. My baby glow up though.
Yara's doing sleep training.
Unsuccessfully. I'm such a bitch too, because I know that, okay, I'm not doing like cry it out anyways, but I know if they just like nag a little bit that you shouldn't necessarily immediately like pick them up. But I can't.
What are you supposed to do? Just let them cry? That's crazy.
No, not cry,
Seems
but
unhinged.
they fuss a little bit if they're like, then you should just like pat their back and just like shush them. But I'm like, my baby, she needs me.
Y'all, Zeta's not allowed to be in the Discord. She's not old enough.
But yeah, anyway, whoever invented sleep training, F you all the way.
Wait, what did I do in the Discord? By the way, I don't know if Jamie's here, but thank you, Jamie. Jamie sent two of the little Amazon gift cards.
Yay!
From the kitten wish list. I'm gonna use those to get some more wet food because we are on our last box of the IAMS stuff. Yes, I can show you guys this. I know it's backwards, but you guys can read backwards. You guys are talented.
Beautiful. What a cute little keepsake.
And then like they sent all this cute like little sorry for your loss stuff. Thank you for letting us chop him up for science. Yada yada yada. Not yet.
Okay. How long does that usually take?
4 to 6 weeks. Imagine that it comes back with nothing. I don't think that's possible. Well, I mean, if they gotta at least come back with like a cause of death. Right?
Oh my god. Not the rest in pieces. You weren't lying when you said that Zeta has a very dark humor.
Oh my goodness, Mao. He's been asleep all day. What are you doing, buddy? All day long. Sleep. He's gonna be up all night. Oh, we're relocating. The natural evolution when you foster long enough. Well, no, because I cry. You don't cry.
Alright, speaking of sleep training, let me unsuccessfully sleep train my daughter for the third time today.
Good luck.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Let us know how it goes.
It's gonna go like, mommy's gonna try it for she's already looking at me like, you absolutely have no willpower. I'm still gonna rock it to sleep probably. Oh, well.
I don't think I'll ever grow out of crying about it. Zeta. You're just cold-hearted.
I think the Cancer zodiac sign with the foster combo is quite something. You really made a choice there.
Yeah. You know, ironically, like I didn't become a vet because I used to cry too much when we put the animals to sleep. So like I don't know why I thought this would be a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, like my mom. She also puts herself in emotionally draining situations, and then yeah, I guess it's a Cancer thing. Me, on the
Yeah,
other hand,
it builds character.
it, yeah, does it? What kind of character? A sad one?
Doesn't trauma add character?
Yes.
Yeah, but
I mean,
it's just sad. Like yeah,
it makes you funnier to cope, so yeah.
I am funny, but at what cost?
It's a wonderful, wonderful thing that's happening right now. I feel fulfilled. I feel grown up.
You look beautiful. Like legitimately glowing right now.
Thank you.
And not the fake one when people said that once that people said to me like, "Oh my god, you're glowing" after I had a baby. Like you're legit glowing.
You were
You were
glowing.
glowing. Yeah, like you should go get tested for radiation. You might have been exposed.
Oh shit, Parker's that was me.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced that everybody was lying to me because the like when people said I was glowing, the very night I was bleeding out uncontrollably. So reconsider, reevaluate that.
Mm. Maybe that's your trick.
You win
Don't
some.
vampires glow?
Yeah.
No, they do the other thing. The sparkle.
I would say they glow.
In the dark? Like fireflies?
No.
Ooh, or like
I'm
those
not gonna
neon
sing it.
fish?
I'm not gonna sing it.
I glow in the dark. It's not a good thing.
What's going on? She's trying to talk to you, Alina.
Hi, baby. What's going on?
Is that the blue-haired ant?
You gotta sleep in your own bed.
What do you think? What do you think? She's laughing. So. Right.
She said, "Shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch."
So.
She said, "Hang up the phone right now."
Is that your aunt? Oh, she's laughing so much. Oh my god. You excited to hear from Alina again?
I miss you.
You heard that?
Now we just need that Maxim dude to yell, 40 without kids.
Well, say it. Go ahead. Speak your mind. Uh-huh. Huh. Oh, funny, huh? I'm the biggest comedian. Personal stand-up comedian.
I was making biscuits, y'all. So if you put your orders in before 6 o'clock, we might be able to get them out within the next 6 weeks. He's a little behind.
She thinks you're funny, Elena.
Oh, I am funny.
She thinks you're funny, Elena.
Oh, I am funny.
She gets it. Oh my god, Vanessa, you do in November? My condolences for being pregnant, but my congratulations for having a baby. Fuck pregnancy all the way. Oh, for having a baby. We hated it. My cousin's pregnant too right now and due in November. You were due on Sunday? Are you still pregnant, Phoenix? Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, not for long, apparently.
Oh, good for you. It's crazy how they like to make y'all wait past the date. I just had a child. Oh, bless you. He's, you see how he is? He's like he's so. This is because he was making biscuits. He's addicted. What is that? What is that sneeze? Do you have a cold? But like as much as he loves me, he wants me to pet him and stuff. If I interrupt him in his biscuit making, he's frantic. He needs to get back, get another hit. Like, look at him. Not well.
Trap and release.
12 dozen biscuits sent with next day shipping. No. I told you, he's 6 weeks behind. He missed biscuit time while he was in jail. That is true. He was in solitary, so they didn't allow any biscuit making there.
That's just cruel and unusual punishment.
Let me get back to work. He's not normal, huh? Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. This rain is making me want to take a nap. This rain is just everything.
We don't have it yet, but it's supposed to be moving in now. And from the wind I can see outside, I would say
It's been thunderstorming for like 2 days.
Ooh.
2 days. Ugh. And I've been up this whole time waiting for an Uber driver that never got called. Just sit in my head. Oh, I forgot to mention, I did add something else on the top here. It's like a glitter thing. You didn't send an Uber to pick this cat up. This is why Zeta can't be in the Discord, because I feel like you guys would all side with Zeta, but like, she's wrong. Fun fact, Zeta said that, bye Kara. Fun fact is that Zeta, I sent a picture of Fiddleleaf saying, he's developing the V face. And she said, no, he's not. Next day, dying. Crazy.
Ren,
But he seems to be doing better now.
was that coordinated? That felt coordinated.
No, because I accidentally scrolled out when she came up, and then my job actually sent me some work,
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
and then I finally got the work, opened it up on my phone so I could do it while I'm up here, and then she was leaving.
Oh. Well then, handy coincidence.
Yara, no, I was gonna say absolutely not, absolutely not. I love you so much.
It's okay, Ren. You don't have to lie to Kara. It's okay. Kara's a tough one.
I absolutely would not lie. Lying takes too much work.
Is it raining anywhere else right now? Oh, fun fact about Chicago, y'all. The first time I went to Chicago, well, no, this isn't the first time. We'll say, oh, Uber's here, not to pick up the cat, but to drop off stuff. Not as important. Yeah. Uber's important. he thinks I'm walking out in the rain. He's crazy. Mm-mm. Yeah. Back to my. I'm not walking on the rain. That's a no.
I love
Never
rain.
make people come out. Hola.
Rain
Gracias.
walks.
Gracias. Why is this so heavy? I don't even know what carrier this is. Well, thanks. Anywho, so I went to Lollapalooza, and it just happened to be like a rare occurrence of like this weekend long torrential downpours. And um it was my first time going to Lollapalooza, so I paid to stay in like one of the hotels like right across from the Grant Park. And when it started like pouring, they shut down the festival. Like it was raining that bad with like lightning and all that. And all of the people like flooded all the hotels and stuff in that area. And I've like made so many friends because they were just like all hanging out in the lobby and like the different floors. It was cool. I always make friends when I go to Chicago.
It's a friendly city.
It really is. That's why like I hate when people say like negative stuff about Chicago because I've never like I've been going there alone since I was 18 and I've never had a bad experience there. I've taken public transportation. It's super easy. Um I've taken it at night. Like nobody bothers me. Like people are very nice there. It's very easy to maneuver around.
You know how to mind your business, you'll be fine here.
Hmm.
Just mind your damn business.
Yeah, I think that's probably why I didn't have any issues there because like the the town I grew up in um when I was little, like before Hurricane Andrew, it was not I wouldn't say like it was unsafe, but it was like our house like got robbed all the time, like, you know, it was just a different neighborhood. But like they always were like polite enough to rob it when we weren't home. So like they weren't trying to hurt us. um, and I think if you just mind your business, like people don't bother you. I've never had any issues being anywhere in Miami. Very polite burglary. Although I do I'm still upset about this one time. We had found a dog under my mom's car and we ended up keeping it, but like it was like living on in like our enclosed back porch. And I guess they tried to rob our house and the neighbors heard the dog barking and called the cops. So then the next time they just opened up the gate and let the dog escape. So that sucked. But other than that, very polite. But I mean, to be fair, they could have like unalived the dog, but they didn't. They just let him run away. So hopefully she found somewhere else to go. My dog would show them around. Yeah, one of my dogs now would probably wouldn't even notice that someone was breaking in. Mao would not notice if someone was breaking in.
Yep.
What does that
Probably
even
does,
mean?
but
Zeta just texted me that her dog decapitated lamb chop. What does that mean?
the fuck?
Like a
Oh,
lamb
oh.
chop?
No, like the puppet
Oh.
toy thing. Yeah. Yeah. Sherman was really good about like being kind of protective in his younger years, but he's an old man, and now like my hetero life mate will make it into the door and halfway down the hall before he wakes up, and then he's like, "Oh, there's somebody here. There's somebody here. Oh, it's family. It's fine." I'm like, "You're not helpful."
Luna, the one that like passed away most recently, she was our alert. If anyone knocked on the door, pulled in the driveway, she'd be barking. So when she passed away, like we got no alerts. There was one time, and this has traumatized Zeta's mom because she was supposed to be picking up some cats that were going on transport, and I set alarms, and it was like supposed to be at like 3, 4 in the morning. I didn't hear any of my alarms, and they were like banging on my door for like 30 minutes. But like, if Luna had been alive, like she would have been barking, and I would have heard that. But like, I felt so bad. She was not happy. That's a very true story. I'm a deep sleeper.
Man,
Damn.
damn, Zeta.
I think she even tried calling me too, and I didn't hear that either. Okay, I'm obsessed with this like
It's so
glitter thing that
pretty.
I added on the top.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a clear gel with like purpley glitter things. So it just looks like almost looks like pixels. You're not a deep sleeper, so you're not getting out of bed. That's funny. I believe that. Oh my gosh, blissful. That's crazy. Ooh, midnight. I'll check it out. Sticky fingers. You can't come back. They paid to kick you, right? I think they did. I forget which one that
No,
was.
Oh
Sticky
no,
Fingers is
that
the one
was
that begged up and then ran
Oh,
after he like made the really,
do you
really
think maybe he
sad.
like practiced and came back
I
with
bet he
something
did
better?
ChatGPT. I bet he was like, let me look up some stuff real fast on the AI. He might have figured something out by then.
AI would be an improvement over what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he left.
Aww.
Maybe he forgot he already came through here.
Maybe he remembered Elvira's comment about him using that 4-in-1, so he was like, "Oh, that's right. I have to go look up what shampoo and conditioner are." 4-in-1, so he was like, "Oh, that's right. I have to go look up what shampoo and conditioner are."
RFID water filter thing that someone sent him from his baby shower.
Aww.
He drinks an embarrassingly low amount of water. I don't know how much water a cat's supposed to drink a day, but he needs to learn how to like take more in. Needs more surface area on his tongue or something. He needs to go up. Yeah, he's doing the glow up challenge right now. He's drinking water right now. You go there, buddy. Are you going live today, Ren? Good
Hey,
time.
same time as usual.
It would be
You
8:30 Texas time, and everyone else can sort it out. Time isn't real.
Um, are you using TikTok Studio?
I am.
Maybe that's why it's not showing up for me. Because like
Yeah,
when I do TikTok Studio, it sometimes doesn't show up.
but I can't use my
Yeah, no,
thing.
I know. Um, it's just annoying.
I posted in Discord.
Yeah. What
But
is wrong with this cat?
who? Mal?
Yeah,
He's cuckoo.
he's being weird at the water filter.
I mean, that's a good place to be weird.
It looks like he had beef with there's like a splash shield. Looks like he was beefing with the splash shield.
Because it's insulting him.
Yeah, I gotta post a video of him eating the cactus. Would a cat that's not guilty eat a cactus?
Yes.
Oh man.
I'm gonna add another charge. Destruction of property.
Oh, yeah, he'll be fine.
Y'all, I don't even be reading this stuff. I just guess because I get to take the test as many times as I want. And then I
I think
just
he's
remember.
crying out for help. What do you mean? This is destruction of property.
He's helping you prune.
Yeah, he's got both mitts on it. It's pretty, wait, you should see how he keeps, you know, whacking it. It didn't tilt like that.
Well, it needed to tilt. He's fixing it for you.
All right, what about this? What about that? The cleaning lady always puts his little tunnel on top of his little cat condo. And I was
Mm-hmm.
looking for him everywhere. Meow, meow, looking for him everywhere. And I was worried that like he escaped when my mom came to bring me food.
But he was just in his tunnel. That is
Yes, he was
his
asleep
tunnel where
in
he's
his
supposed to
tunnel
be.
on top of his cat condo. And I was like,
That's where
how
he's
did you get
supposed
up
to
there?
be.
And I figured out he used his cat tree to jump on top of the cat condo. But like, how is that comfortable?
Just let him live his life, damn it. Didn't know that I read that with my Texas brain, and I thought you said that's the Alamo. Like, we're supposed to remember the Alamo.
Zeta says to
Tex-
get him a cat psychic.
Texas indoctrination is wild.
Maybe we could do that one day. We'll put the daily goal to put a cat psychic from now. Does anyone know a good cat psychic? If we can find out why he tried to
Actually,
unalive.
I do.
Are they like legit? Like,
And they'll meet you over Zoom too.
do they talk to animals in the afterlife too?
Yes.
I would love to. Let's talk to Emilio. That probably would have been cheaper than a necropsy. Like, Emilio, what happened to you?
The hetero life mate has learned a great many things
Yeah,
about her
Zeta, we could have
wiener
saved
dog.
600. Well, let me know who you recommend. I've been wanting to do it for my animals.
I'm pretty sure she's already emailed me the info because they were like, because she recommended me as a reference, so I can just send it on to you.
Oh my gosh, what if we did it for Meaty Boy to find out what that lady did to him?
Oh, we could. That'd be good.
That would be good. I would like to know.
And Zeta all agree on something. That's something that we should do, obviously.
We should probably get one for Zeta's dog too, because that is the dumbest dog I've ever seen in my life. You think Mao looks dumb? That dog looks dumb. And he's a service dog. He literally was like, he literally started gagging and was going to vomit in their car out of nowhere. And he has like the goofiest face. He's just a goofy boy. And like, you'll say hi to him, and instead of like coming to the window to like say hi to you, he just like stares out the other window at nothing. There is no service that that dog can provide. He's a disservice dog. He's cute though. He's very cute. But you guys know I like the dumb looking ones. I'm gonna need a character witness for this trial. Who's up for that? Something about him doing it in the little flower hat is like extra sinister.
I mean, motive. Um, for all the ops chirping in the chat, there's no one in the box, so empty ways.
Oh, so my
We have another crime.
What'd he do?
He didn't do anything.
My lawyers instantly assemble.
He did not do anything.
Oh, Zeta's dog. He don't look like he regrets a damn thing.
Nope. No. The way that dog looks, he's like, and I'll do it again.
Mm-hmm. That lamb said something about that dog's mama.
The face of a killer.
He was just like,
How
lamb
is he
chop.
also innocent? He's holding the head in his mouth.
All he said was like, lamb chop gonna make that name mean something. That's all.
It was self-defense.
It was justified. Standing ground laws.
Again, you guys being anti-victim. Again.
Baby Ren was like,
And lamb chop's a girl, so again.
Baby Ren was like, it's already unalived, so it doesn't make any sense to punish the dog.
Ren makes a good point. He was
So
trying
we
to get him
shouldn't.
up.
So we shouldn't try to like rehabilitate anybody that's unalive somebody?
Depends on why they did it. Exactly.
Animals are always salvageable. They're always rehabilitable. I do this for a living, y'all. Fuck words.
He's so floofy. You guys should see him. Like he's so floofy. Like you could French braid his hair. His little chest hair. If I knew how to French braid, I would do it. It's funny, like Moose in his heyday, when he was like a much younger boy, he I've never met a dog that like destroyed toys so easily. Toys, beds, everything. I've had plenty of dogs that have destroyed stuff. But when I tell you that Moose, mind you, he's got like 4.5 teeth. Like most of his teeth are like cracked in half and stuff from like him trying to escape cages back when he was in the shelter, and then also him trying to escape here as well. Like he literally would chew himself out of a cage. He we would buy those like really expensive, like indestructible toys, ones that are like made out of Teflon and all that stuff. Less than a minute. Meticulous, like he was diffusing a BOMB. I bought like we stopped buying him beds because if we put a bed in his crate, like he would destroy it within minutes. Like he just knows where the seams are, how to pick at the seams. It's just incredible. So then I just started getting like I'll go to like PetSmart, Petco whenever they have like toys on clearance or whatever, or those like cheapy like toys in the holidays. I'll just spend the least amount on the toy and just let him have fun. Just tear that shit up because those like heavy duty toys are expensive, and he still destroyed them easily. But now he's old boy. I don't know. I don't know how much longer he's gonna last. I'm not gonna lie. Old boy.
Oh, do you want to know something I just learned?
But
So, Bridge Ranger there has 1161 in his bio. And that stands for AAFA, Antifa. He's just a pro-fascist.
it's so weird, like the timeline that we're on.
It really
That
is.
like Republicans are now pro-Russia, pro-fascism, like openly. Pro Yahtzees. I mean, they all kind of always were, but you know what I mean? Like just more comfortable, like just outright being a bigot. Like they don't even pretend. Like being pro Russia, I never thought I'd see them in my lifetime.
Yeah, that is bonkers.
Especially because in our lifetimes, like it was all like anti-Russia propaganda. Like we're talking about it, like we've seen both sides of the coin. We're not talking about like a 50-year time span. Crazy.
I want to say I'm surprised, but I'm not. My boss just sent me a message and was like, "You're not going to make it through this whole training today. So just, you can finish it up tomorrow." I'm like, "Oh, you mean I can do it tomorrow?" Sure.
Oh my God, I got so nervous when you started
Why?
that sentence because I thought you were going to say, like, your boss said you're not going to make it through this whole training, like, basically saying, like, we don't need your services anymore.
Yeah,
Oh,
I thought you were
no.
gonna say it the same
Right,
way. I was like, what the
Parkers?
fuck?
No, he basically just said that we're not going to make it through the whole training. No, let me tell y'all something. I'm not concerned about that because one of the things that I'm sure of is that I am doing excellent on this training, which I always do. And like, it's not me being egotistical. I just know I'm good at what I do. So
Yeah, but sometimes that doesn't matter.
that's kind of why I'm like the other position I lost wasn't because it had anything to do with me. It was just they didn't need me.
Yeah, they were always trying to get people to leave early and stuff. They didn't have that hours.
Yeah, so they didn't have the work and that's okay. Like, I don't know. I'm in a weird place right now.
Weird,
I
like
mean,
how?
I'm still looking for another job. I do like this job, but it doesn't pay enough.
Hmm.
Sammy, see, that's the problem I have too. I lack a filter, so I have to be excellent at my job because I have a bad habit of telling my boss what I'm not going to do.
Well, he might be hiring soon if he can get off the drugs.
Mm, I won't hold my breath on that one.
He's back at it.
Yeah, but that's why I have like this boss that I have now. I like him. He seems nice. And he's the kind of person that I can genuinely just say, he'd be like, "Hey, you got to do this." I'm like, "I'm not doing that." I need a boss that I can tell that to. Even if I,
I just got a warning for saying that like we're leveraging financial something for like gifts or something.
What? For the
I'm not
biscuits?
saying y'all have to buy his schmugs. He's got plenty of schmugs. You see him puffing away.
I
Donation
know.
tools.
I was just seeing
The
that.
fuck?
I was literally just looking at it. I was like, that's weird.
Maybe because we were talking about like pay. I don't know.
Hmm. Oh yeah, if you say CA or VE, like the words out loud, then you get the warning. That's fun.
I don't even think we talked about that though.
Mm.
It's time. Listen, you gotta cold turkey.
Cold turkey.
Enough.
Same here, Sammy. Those pop-ups annoy the fuck out of me. When everything was doing that about the election info, I was like, I understand, but also get it out of my screen.
So, isn't the 90-day extension over on the 12th?
Probably.
I think he's gonna keep extending it. Like,
You think?
yeah, I think he already said he was gonna keep extending it. Look at him cleaning his meaty pot. I love when they do that.
Yeah, but he's also kind of upset with
Look at him cleaning.
he's upset with the people that own this place.
What a good job he's doing.
Yeah, I was like, June is both Pride Month and Juneteenth, so like, if there were a time to, oh, bridge, I'll say it in real life: eat a curb sandwich. I'll tell you to paint a wall. I'll tell you what traffic you can play in, and what ocean you should swim in and stay in. Because fascists be like that. That's where they deserve to be. Thanks for
That's gonna be
playing.
the cleanest beans on the block.
They're so
Let's see.
clean.
Oh no, they're still dirty, bud. All
How
that
dare
work.
you? Don't shame him like that. He's obviously busy. You stopped him while he was in progress. He doesn't use a
Look how he
401.
holds
He
one
goes
paw
bean by
to get in
bean.
there.
That's so cute.
He's been learning. This is
Bean
his
by
glow up
bean.
journey.
Exactly, Moo. Clean beans. He's on a mission. Don't interrupt.
Yeah, our lives are so random all the time. It's crazy. I'll say, okay, he's going back to the one that but you already cleaned that part, dude. Get that,
You missed
the
a
one that you
spot.
missed. There you go.
He's in it. He can it. Judgy Wudgy wasn't Alina.
How do they know? Because they like close their eyes and stuff. Like, how do they know when it's clean? Oh no!
When you stop shaming him, he's like, don't look at my beans yet.
They're pretty clean. Oof.
Ashley, what? I'm on people finding out how tariffs work by getting bills in the mail. That's a side of TikTok? Oh my god.
Wait, how? Sway? Wait, how? What? I need somebody to explain that to me.
Mm-hmm.
What?
People are realizing how tariffs work because of bills, and I'm trying to figure how.
Because they don't deliver your package, just like what happened with Michelle.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Oh, a bill from FedEx is, oh no. Damn.
Look, there goes a consequence.
I miss that trend. That was very satisfying on my FYP. Get the beans. Of course, it's always MAGA.
I'll be wanting to stay live longer, but my eyes start to hurt after a while because I've been on the computer all day.
That's fair. You're also like, you're reading off the computer the whole time too.
It's really getting into it. It's almost like we shouldn't be watching this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're just going for the whole bath.
Mal's like, I don't use a 4-in-1. I go bean by bean by bean.
Just, I feel so uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the live early because I'm sleepy because of this rain.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Well, go to sleep, and then that gives you 3 hours to get up, get you something to eat, and I expect you to show up on time to my shit. See, why you got to be this way? Let me go ahead and make an announcement. There's 123 people in here. I don't know if you're following me, but if you are, and you like to have a peaceful place to just listen to stories and we just shoot the shit and enjoy each other's company, then you should come to renditions this afternoon this evening, 8:30 p.m. Central Time, 9:30 Eastern, 7:30 Mountain, 6:30 Pacific. So come in. If you're gonna come in with some bullshit, you will be escorted out. But other than that, I look forward to hearing from you.
Oh, goddamn.
At least unfortunately, Albina can't come.
That's my favorite part of it, I'm going to be honest.
See, now there it goes. And I saw you in there before, and we only do, it's a peaceful space. We do not do none of the BS. Okay, go to sleep because your eyes look like they're getting heavy even with the filter roll.
They are getting heavy.